Oh! Hi guys, welcome back to Otter's RC Garage. Today we're going to do a little bit different of a thing. Today I wanted to show you guys my whole entire collection. It's a total of 11 cars, well 11 vehicles, not all cars. And I just put in a rack, you can sort of see it there behind me, just hold them all up. So I sort of want to show that off as well and point out a few things I did, maybe a few things I would have done differently. So with that, let's get into it. So this here, guys, is my wall of RCs. Now there is two that are not on here. My boat that you guys haven't seen yet, actually I'll show you here real quick. It's up there. It's a Walmart boat from back in the day. Put some modern day electronics in it and took it on vacation. While on vacation, coming back, as you guys can see, it got a little bit of damage. So, something with restoration. So that's the first one. Next one up here, this is my son's E-Revo. We played with this thing quite a few times on the show already. This is 16th scale E-Revo, brushless. It has the traction stability control. If you can see underneath there, it's been upgraded with two t-maxx steering servos. Also has the upgraded wheels and a T-bone full body or full underbody protection skid plate. Now the next car is our first car that I always had, or I've already had on the channel. This is the Exceed Nitro Buggy 10th scale all-wheel drive. You can see the aluminum parts that we got on there. This has been a little bit of a piece of work, you know. I guess you guys have followed on the channel, but had some headaches with the engine, getting tuning right and whatnot. Had some headaches getting parts in, just stuff taking a while, but it's a cheaper RC. It's fun. Alright, so this next one here, this is one you guys haven't seen. Yes, that is a light bar on the front. I used to love driving this thing around. I loved it so much I upgraded it to the point where it's too good for its own good, if that makes sense. This is a ZD Racing Raptors BX16. It's a 16th scale buggy. I got it to try and have something to play with when my son was playing with his. You can see a lot of aluminum parts, a lot of nice looking parts and everything. The biggest issue with this is the spur gear. I've upgraded motors and put bigger tooth gears on, and I think we went up to a 21 and it went back down. Sweet spot's about an 18. But once you strip out that original center diff, it's really hard to find a replacement. So the next cars I want to find or talk to you guys about is our Vortex. So we have the Vortex here on top. This is the original body, pretty much all original. Very nice on the inside. There's the two transmitters that are going in both of these. These are 2.5 Nitro Vortex. So not electric, but nitro. Plan on making videos here soon. I got to get both of them running. I'm not going to go through the process of getting both of the cars running, but once I get them running, I'm going to go out, find a good parking lot. The Mustang on the bottom is going to have as much customized as it can done to it, and the top one's going to be bone stock. So we're going to set up some cones in the parking lot. I think it'd be pretty cool to take it out, roll both of them out, invite a buddy over and do some racing. Maybe get some aerial footage, or probably put some a GoPro mount on one of them and get some onboard filming. I think those would be really cool. I did already get some new wheels for the Mustang, and it's hard to see, but I did get a little bit of a spoiler. Mustang, I want to keep it looking sort of ratty. Make it so you don't really expect it to be the fast one, if it ends up being the fast one. But next in the collection, I'm not going to dare try and hold this thing out with my hand. This would be way too heavy. So this is the Alligator Tours airboat by Aquacraft. It has a 0.34 nitro engine on it. It's an airplane engine. I've done already one video on it. I still need to put some work into it. I did get a fuel cap that I think is going to work for it and fix that issue we had with it constantly popping off the tube up top there. So I need to get back to working on that. Right now the bench is full of the drift car, so once I get the drift car finished up, probably be one of the next things. So now the elephant in the room, this giant beautiful Porsche. So technically this is actually my son's car. It was given to him by his grandpa. This is an Offna, well, Hobea, but it's an Offna Hobea 17, spelled out W-N-E-S-E-V-E-N. It's the on-road touring car. It is a 7th scale car. This thing is bigger than what the camera is doing it justice. It's just as big as the airboat. Here's my hand for comparison. My one hand basically covers one of the wheels. It does have some drag slick style tires on it. I guess more of like road racing style tires. But I just got a new piston, new sleeve, and a connecting rod for that. That is also nitro. So soon we'll have that thing running. Maybe we'll take it out when we take out the Vortex, and we'll find a good parking lot and see what we can get for speed on this. It has a Hyper 21 engine, which is a slightly modified 0.21 engine, so slightly bigger than what's in my t-maxx. Speaking of which, last two cars that we're going to talk about today is the t-maxxes. So one on the left is my brother's old one, which is now my girlfriend's. It is an electric brushless converted t-maxx, not an e-maxx, but an actual t-maxx converted. I did a single speed conversion to the transmission and a reverse elimination to the transmission. Basically it locked the gears in the transmission, made it a 1-to-1, and that allows the electric motor to go forward and backwards and not have to worry about shifting anything. So that's been really fun. It's gone 33.7, I believe, miles per hour. And my t-maxx, I've had this one since I believe 1999 or 2000. This was originally just like that one, a 0.15 t-maxx classic, narrow suspension. Since then it has gotten a full 3.3 upgrade to it. The only thing I did not do is I did not get the extended chassis. I did get the wide chassis, but not the extended. This truck, what I've been working on doing is trying to basically upgrade it with everything that I wanted when I was a kid for this truck. Got the aftermarket wheels, got the aftermarket body, the big Ford truck body. Like I said, did all the 3.3 stuff. I even got, it's not really mounted right now and it's hard to see, but it does have dual exhaust out the back. It's an RD Logistics pipe. It does sound really good, makes it really loud, which is exactly what you want in a monster truck. So, like I said, this is probably one of my favorites. Alright, so one of the last things I want to talk about is this racking system that I got all these cars mounted on. This system, I ended up actually getting it from Menards. It's called a tap lock system. It works great. Just get the right pegs, they'll fit anything. As you can see, I got even the t-maxxes up on them, and they hold great. To be honest, a little bit too well. I wish I could have gotten some lighter duty ones for these up here, just because they do sort of lean backwards and it makes it a little hard to show off. Let's just stick a camera way up here. Yeah, we got beautiful pipe. So for anybody wondering what the last car is that we haven't talked about yet, that is the drift car. It's unfortunately still on the bench. I'm still working on putting that together. I'd like to get it off the bench here really soon, because it'd be really nice to work on some of these other cars, especially that big Porsche there, and get that running for you guys. So hopefully here real soon I'll have that drift car together and to a point where it doesn't have to be sitting on the bench. The next step was going to be obviously to paint the body on that, and still looking for color options. I thinking about going with a dark red metallic and maybe like a bright green accents. But let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys like that quick little tour, and we'll see you guys next week. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and always give it a thumbs up. See ya.